Hello, so in this video we're gonna review how to explore stores in our system and also how to make a reservation request. So to get started, we're gonna start in the main page where you guys start whenever you go into our website. And then you can actually start this process from any page, but I just find it easier to start from here. So we're all on the same page. So to start searching for stores, you just have to use the menu here to the left, and in this tab, Explore Stores, just press click. And here you actually have the ability to look at stores by different searches and also by different filters. So first we just show you all the stores. So this is actually the default, but it's also a little bit heavy to search. So I recommend using some of the other options. So first you can look at the favorites, which favorites is something that you as a brand have to set up as you use the platform. So essentially a favorite, you can like them here in the search, but also in the store profiles that we'll review later. And it's always gonna show you here. So this is a useful feature when you're looking at a store, but you're not 100% sure if you're ready to make a reservation, or you just want to keep track of it for future search. Liking it is always good, so you have it saved on favorites. So you also have the ability to filter by average ticket, and that is useful because it's gonna essentially give you a good idea of how much the store sells in any given sell on any given ticket. And then here we have the feature stores. So feature stores are stores that are in contact with us at Pivot. We already talked to them about the process. In most cases, they also already took a few reservations, so they have experience in how the Pivot business model works. And we are just kind of giving them some love in this page here, because they understand what it takes to be a Pivot store better than most, because it does take a lot of work to receive the products properly, put them out on the floor, and keep that communication with the brands. So these are stores that we recommend working with, and it's stores that have experience in the Pivot way. And then you can also come here to search and actually do searches by city. So to search by city, you actually have to be in all stores, and then search by city. Here in Miami, we have Vegan Fine Body, that is in Boca Raton, north of Miami. Effende, which is in Plantation, also north of Miami. This one is right in downtown, and as you can do this for any location. So you can also come to Los Angeles and do a similar search, so forth. So you can also do by country if it's something that you don't know exactly where, but perhaps you have a country in mind. And then the last search option is by store type. And essentially this is useful for when you know when you have a brand that only sells specific products, you can look for stores that sell something similar. That way you can find a right partner. So to actually go into the profiles of these stores, you only have to press on the picture or press on the name, Vegan Fine Body in this case, and it's gonna bring you to the main store page. So this page is where you can review the pictures of what the store looks like, and we always ask stores to give wide pictures for you to understand how the feeling is inside of the store, for you to get a perspective of how it looks, and essentially a good idea of what the culture in the store is, despite not being able to be there. And we also put some general information about their ticket, their store type, views, how many brands have seen the store, the range, and then some extra information for you to understand what type of store it is, where it's located in the case of the map, but also it says in its season patterns. So as we know, retail is a very seasonal business. So having the ability to know, hey, December is the best selling month for this store, January is pretty high too, but the summer not, perhaps it makes more sense for me to start a reservation here in October all the way through March. That way I take advantage of the high selling months. So this is the seasonality of the store. This is going to change for each store that you look at. And also we give some demographics of who the buyer is. So male, female, and we're also in the process of adding age as well. However, the main thing here in the profiles for the stores is actually the spaces, right? What you actually can rent. So in this case, Sarah, the owner of Vegan Femme Body, actually has different pricing types. So the first one she has is just a monthly price, as you can see here. And the monthly price, essentially, you have to pay upfront for that price, but you also keep all the sales. So it's a little bit riskier because you're paying upfront for the service, but if you think your product is going to sell by itself pretty well, then this is a good option for you. And it's as easy as just pressing here on any start date and then just pressing next, adding your payment information, and then you're all set. So the other option that we have that is common in Pivot is this one, right? Where there is no charge, but there is, or small charge, but there's a percentage of the sales, as we're very familiar with, right? In consignment deals. So here, essentially, it's the same process to book. You can look at the pictures, understand what you're actually renting, and then put a start date, whenever that is, and then press next, and then press submit. So actually, just for demonstration, so you can see how it looks. Well, actually, I'm not gonna reserve because this is a real store. I don't want to do a fake booking for her. But you just press next, and that's how you do it.